Imagine this. You're parked by a crystal clear lake in the mountains. The sun is just rising. You step out of bed, walk 3 feet to your own private bathroom, and take a warm, refreshing shower. Not a cramped, awkward rinse, but a real, full-size shower. Then you make fresh coffee, hit a button, and your Campervan glides smoothly down winding roads with an 8-speed automatic transmission that feels like you're driving a luxury SUV. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, today, that dream has a name. The 2026 Dethleffs Globetrail 600 DS. This isn't just another campervan. This is what happens when German engineering meets modern luxury. And trust me, after spending time with this beauty, I understand why it's turning heads across Europe and beyond. So buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into what might just be the most impressive compact luxury campervan of 2026. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm here to help you discover the best motorhomes, campervans, and RVs that make van life not just possible, but absolutely incredible. Today, we're looking at something special. The Dethleffs Globetrail 600 DS is a 6-meter masterpiece that proves you don't need a massive RV to live comfortably on the road. Now, Dethleffs has been in the game for decades. They're known for quality, innovation, and smart layouts. But with this 2026 model, they've taken things to another level. We're talking about a campervan that fits into tight European streets but feels like a mini apartment inside. A vehicle that drives like a dream and gives you a bathroom experience most campervans can only dream of. And here's the thing, this isn't just for full-time van lifers. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a retired couple chasing sunsets, or someone who just wants the freedom to disappear for a month, this rig checks every single box. So let's start where every journey begins, on the outside. The first time you see the Globetrail 600 DS in person, you notice the proportions. It's compact, yes, just 6 meters long, but it doesn't look small. It looks purposeful, sleek, modern. Dethleffs has given this 2026 model a fresh front fascia with bold LED headlights and a streamlined grille that makes it look less like a commercial van and more like a premium adventure vehicle. The body sits on a Fiat Ducato chassis, which is basically the gold standard for campervans in Europe. Reliable, strong, and with that 8-speed automatic transmission we'll talk about in a second, it's an absolute pleasure to drive. You've got large tinted windows that let in tons of natural light but keep your privacy when you need it. There's an external shower connection, a massive storage compartment under the bed, and even a bike rack mount if you want to bring your bikes along. The paint options for 2026 include some gorgeous metallic finishes. My favorite is the deep ocean blue. It just screams adventure. But here's where it gets even better. The build quality is rock solid. Dethleffs uses lightweight composite materials that keep the weight down without sacrificing durability. That means better fuel efficiency and easier handling on mountain roads. And when you open that side door for the first time, you're greeted with something that will make you say, wait, all of this fits in here? Step inside and you immediately feel the difference. The Globetrail 600 DS uses a rear bathroom layout, which is pretty rare in a 6-meter campervan. Most compact vans force you to compromise. Either you get a tiny wet room or no bathroom at all. Not this one. Walk toward the back and you'll find a full-size bathroom. We're talking a separate shower stall with enough room to actually move around, a proper sink with storage underneath, a cassette toilet that's easy to access and maintain, and get this, there's even a skylight above the shower, so you're not stuck in a dark, cramped space. This is the kind of bathroom you'd find in a much larger motorhome, and honestly, it's a game changer. No more campground showers, no more waiting in line, you've got your own private spa on wheels. Now let's move to the middle of the van. The kitchen area is smart and efficient. You've got a 2-burner gas stove, a stainless steel sink with a pull-out faucet, and a compressor fridge that runs quietly and efficiently even in hot weather. There's plenty of counter space for meal prep, and the overhead cabinets give you tons of storage for dry goods, dishes, and cooking gear. Dethleffs has also added USB-C charging ports throughout the interior, so you can keep your devices powered up without digging for adapters. The dining area is right up front, and this is where the design really shines. You've got a cozy dinette with plush cushions that can seat 4 people comfortably. The table is extendable, so you can have a proper dinner setup or keep it compact when you're solo. And here's the magic. The dinette converts into an additional sleeping space if you're traveling with friends or family. But the main bed is in the back above the garage storage area. This isn't one of those beds where you have to crawl in sideways. It's a proper double bed with a high-density foam mattress that actually supports your back. There's headroom, reading lights on both sides, and even small storage cubbies for your phone, glasses, or a book. You can sleep 2 adults very comfortably here, and the mattress stays made up. You don't have to rebuild your bed every morning like in some other layouts. Everything inside feels premium. The upholstery is soft-touch fabric, the cabinetry is smooth with soft-close hinges, and the color palette is warm and inviting. Think light woods, cream tones, and subtle gray accents. This isn't a van that feels like a van. It feels like home. Now, let's talk about what it's like to actually drive this thing. Remember, this is built on the Fiat Ducato platform, but Dethleffs has upgraded it with an 8-speed automatic transmission for 2026. And let me tell you, this changes everything. Most campervans still use manual transmissions or clunky older automatics, but this 8-speed, it's smooth, it's responsive, it shifts seamlessly whether you're cruising on the highway or climbing steep mountain passes. You've got multiple driving modes so you can optimize for fuel economy on flat roads or switch to a sportier mode when you need more power. The steering is light and easy, which makes maneuvering in tight spaces way less stressful. Parking sensors and a rear-view camera come standard, so you're not guessing when you back into a campsite. And because it's only 6 meters long, you can actually park this in a regular parking spot. You're not limited to truck stops or oversized RV areas. That opens up so many more travel possibilities. The ride quality is impressive too. The suspension soaks up bumps really well, and the cabin stays quiet even at highway speeds. You've got cruise control, lane keeping assist, and even automatic emergency braking, features you'd expect in a modern car, now standard in your camper van. Fuel economy is solid for a vehicle this size. You're looking at around 25 to 30 miles per gallon depending on how you drive and what terrain you're on. That's respectable, especially when you consider you're carrying a full bathroom, kitchen, and bedroom with you. Driving the Globetrail 600 DS doesn't feel like a chore. It feels like an adventure waiting to happen. Let's talk tech and features, because Dethleffs has packed a lot into this compact package. First, the electrical system. You've got a 95 amp-hour lithium battery that powers everything from the lights to the fridge to your USB ports. There's a 175-watt solar panel on the roof, so if you're parked in the sun, you're constantly topping up your battery. That means you can go off-grid for days without worrying about running out of power. The water system includes a 90-liter freshwater tank and a 90-liter gray water tank. That's enough for several days of cooking, cleaning, and showering before you need to refill. Heating is handled by a diesel-powered Truma system that keeps the entire van warm even in freezing temperatures. And in the summer, you've got roof vents with built-in fans that create excellent airflow and keep things cool. There's also a multimedia system with a touchscreen display, Bluetooth connectivity, and smartphone integration. You can control your music, navigation, and even some of the van's systems right from the dash. Safety features include LED lighting all around, a reinforced door lock system, and a safe for valuables. And did I mention the garage? That rear storage area under the bed can hold bikes, camping chairs, hiking gear, or even a small kayak. It's lockable and weather-sealed so your gear stays safe and dry. This is a van designed for real adventure, not just Instagram photos. So how does the Globetrail 600 DS stack up against the competition? Well, if you compare it to other 6-meter camper vans like the Pestle Road Cruiser or the Berstner Campio, the Dethleffs really stands out because of that full bathroom. Most competitors force you into a wet room setup or the shower and toilet are crammed together. If you look at slightly larger vans, sure, you might get more space, but you lose the agility and ease of driving that makes the Globetrail so appealing. This van is perfect for couples who want comfort without the bulk. It's ideal for retirees who want to travel Europe in style. It's great for remote workers who need a mobile office with all the comforts of home. And honestly, even if you're just a weekend explorer, this van makes every trip feel like a luxury getaway. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the one feature that would make you choose the Dethleffs Globetrail 600 DS over other camper vans? Is it the full-size shower, the 8-speed automatic, the smart layout? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you've owned or traveled in a Dethleffs before, share your experience. I love hearing from you all. So here's the bottom line. The 2026 Dethleffs Globetrail 600 DS is what happens when you refuse to compromise. It's compact enough to drive anywhere, yet spacious enough to live in comfortably. It's packed with modern tech, but still feels warm and inviting. And most importantly, it gives you that one thing most camper vans can't, a real, honest-to-goodness bathroom. This isn't just a vehicle, it's freedom. It's waking up to new views every morning. It's having everything you need within arm's reach. It's the ability to chase sunsets, explore hidden roads, and live life on your own terms. If you've been dreaming about van life but weren't sure if you could handle the compromises, the Globetrail 600 DS might just be your answer. If you enjoyed this deep dive, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe if you want more motorhome reviews, van life tips, and adventure inspiration. And hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks so much for watching. Now get out there, find your perfect rig, and start your adventure. I'll see you in the next one. Safe travels!